I welcome you all for the video lecture on types of machine learning techniques. Machine learning, it is a subset of artificial intelligence where we are going to make a model, and this model will make the decisions or predictions based on the patterns that were identified from the input data. So these things were not being programmed in like a traditional machine learning, where in traditional machine learning the data were processed based on the human rules, but here machine learning, the data, that model will be processed on its own. So there are three main types of machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. Supervised learning, it has major classifications and regression models, and unsupervised learning, dimensionality reduction and clustering. Supervised learning, it can be used in a real-time application, like we need to predict the known classes which we are known. Suppose a person comes to your home, and you need to ask, what do you want to drink, coffee or tea? So the output of coffee or tea, it is a known class to you, so it comes under supervised learning. Unsupervised learning, in the sense, suppose the same person, you're coming to your home and you need to ask, if he is a known person to you, you know very well that he likes only coffee. So you are making this similarity because uh, before coming to your home, or before that he reaches to your home, you may meet him with some other coffee bar, and he says, I like coffee. So you are finding the similarity. So one day he said he likes coffee, so this day also he likes coffee. So you can learn from the similarities. So this happens in unsupervised learning. And in supervised learning, the known classes. And reinforcement learning, in the sense, it will make its decisions from the feedback which is getting in the present environment. Like in the games, if you are moving towards the left side, there will be an fire. If you are moving towards the top, you are having a gateway to proceed to the next level. If you are going moving to the left side, that is the way is blocked. So each and every time you need to move right, left and top, and you will analyze that the both left and right are not possible, so we are taking the top step. So based on the real-time environment working, we are getting some of the informations to proceed. So this is reinforcement learning. Supervised learning, it is known data classes, that is labeled data. In technical term, they are saying it as labeled data. The input data is labeled. So we are giving some tomatoes, apples, and some pineapples as a raw data, and the algorithm will process all those things, and we will say a tomato will be in yellow color, little rounder in shape and having some green color. So they are the features we are giving: yellow color, green color, leaves are round in shape. They are features we are giving. So based on the features, and based on the if it is yellow, round, green, it is identified as tomato. So we are giving some input of labeled data. So that labeled data will be processed, and the input will be processed in the model, and it predicts it is a tomato. So once its application as spam mail detection and medical diagnosis, or those supervised learnings. A model for supervised learning is an SVM, support vector machine. So X is the class of input vectors, Y is the output class labels. So we see that there is 0 0 1 1 1. So there are only two output classes. So this is the MATLAB code to find that, and the MATLAB code found it was two different classes. Red color belongs to class 0 and blue color belongs to class 1. So that point it was surrounded by blue, it is called as support vectors. We see that in later classes. What is support vector and all. So we have defined or labeled classes. Unsupervised learning, the learnings that was happened from the hidden patterns, it will identify its own pattern based on the similarities or differences found in that particular data. So algorithm will process and predict. So the examples are customer segmentation and feature extraction, like the example I have given, like one person we are continuously seeing them when he comes, he always goes for coffee. So based on the previous and similarity you have found, you are making a classification. Unsupervised learning, it is an k-means clustering. So these are some of the data sectors, and k means inbuilt code. So we are giving the input features and founding the classes. It has created two classes, red color class 1, blue color class 2. So it is on k means clustering, so it has given us cluster 1 and cluster 2. So based on the centroids it has found the classes. So if this is the centroid it is having, so this the distance between this centroid and this data point is minimum, so it belongs to this particular cluster. For this data point and this cluster, the difference or distance is larger, so this data point does not belong to this particular cluster, it belongs to the this cluster. Reinforcement learning. In reinforcement learning, the agent interacts with the environment and it gets the rewards or penalty and updates its policy and goes for the next level. So this is what happens in a reinforcement learning. The best example is an self drove cars and the gaming AI. So these are some of the examples of reinforcement learning. The major terminologies in reinforcement learning are agent, environment, state, action, and reward. A summary table, type, supervised learning, data is labeled. The goal is to predict the output classes, defined classes. Example is spam mail detection or medical diagnosis. Unsupervised learning, the data is unlabeled. We need to predict the pattern based on the similarities or the differences. Example is customer classification. And semi-supervised, here the data will be partially labeled so that it can increase the accuracy of the your classification. Medical image diagnosis, it comes under semi-supervised learning. Reinforcement learning, it is a reward based system where the optimal action will be the major goal. And robot navigation, automotive cars, gaming AI, or some examples of reinforcement learning. So try to take up the questions. Thank you.